Ready? No, you're not ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you
Are
ready?
you ready? Wait, are we
I
ready?
think I'm ready. I feel pretty ready today. I feel like I've been doing pretty good. How are you doing, Kimberly?
Good. How are you, Bob?
Did you know that summer learning program is still going on?
I did. It's
That's
only
an
one.
amazing thing.
We're only just about 1 month into it. It's June
We're
30th.
4 weeks into a 9-week program. It's
Yep.
almost halfway done.
Oh, no.
It's crazy. But I got some extra friends with us today. Just to
Okay.
make sure that people know.
Da, 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 da.
Because hey,
Oh, yes.
because we need some other people out there that are doing all this stuff and all this crazy stuff. And look, see, Mari is still working on things. She is making things happen.
And
Sheldon out at South Regional. We have
this
got
is very
the entire
fun. I wish I
company
had
represented.
planned it so that I went like da, 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 and then do this.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at following directions sometimes. Ooh, confetti poppers next time. No glitter though. Glitter is evil. No glitter. No glitter.
Glitter's not evil.
Glitter
is
you
evil.
Find it 10 years later still. So
Yeah. No. So Kimberly and I, guys, we're just talking about the fact that summer learning's almost halfway over already. And we've got some very cool things happening. I heard a little bird mention, Miss Kimberly, that we've had a whole bunch of people signing up for this thing this year.
Yeah. So we have 4 challenges that people can register for. So anybody, all ages, little kids under 5, kids 6 to 12, teens 13, 18, and adults 19 plus. Don't worry, we don't ask your age if you're an adult.
Well, Mari's a children's librarian, and she's got adults signing up. Come on.
I know it. So we have over 13,000 people enrolled in all of our challenges. So
That's an awesome number.
amazing.
Mhm.
That is
Yay.
a very, very big thing.
So anybody who enrolls and then reads and logs and does some logging is eligible for our first big drawing, which is tomorrow. So I thought I'd show a few things.
It is June 30th, folks. So that means you got to go to Beanstack and log it in now, today, if you want to be in the drawing for tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Hours.
this one was a late add-on, but it's a bag from Jerry's Artorama in Pompano. That
love
is
that
a
place.
bag for adults, and it's pink. It's a whole paint set.
And you're going to tell me again now that employees are not eligible to win these.
Canvas,
Yeah, like what?
The grand
Come
prizes.
on.
The grand prizes.
adult brushes. So this is a really cool bag from Jerry's. So that is going to be one of the things drawn tomorrow. And then we have a lot
Local businesses, folks. Support your local business.
Yes, we're so thankful to all of our. And then we have Jungle Queen has given us these like golden tickets. In the past, we just had the
Does it
ones
come with
that were
chocolate?
just the
And
present
then with the
golden
chocolate, like Willy Wonka.
It doesn't
Let
include
it go.
chocolate, but it does include barbecue.
So you get
Okay.
to drive
Okay.
the boat.
Okay, water taxi passes. We have a 4-pack. Ooh, this one's good. It's a special VIP experience at Meek. Do you guys know what Meek is?
No.
It stands for
What?
It
Hello,
stands for- go ahead, Bob. What is it?
the Marine Environmental Education Center in Hollywood. The
Oh.
Creation Station was there on June 7th for World Oceans Day, and we had our submarine in the pool with the rehabilitating turtles. And
Oh,
if
cool.
you saw our stories out there, it's out on the Facebook feeds and everything like that. There are pictures of us with the submarine down underneath the turtles as they're
I
feeding.
feel like
and
it's a hidden
feeding and
treasure. I
swimming.
feel like Meek is a hidden treasure.
Oh, Meek's
So-
amazing. And
Yeah.
it's free. Anybody can walk in and see. They've got 2 turtles there that are on the rehabilitation thing. They've got all sorts of great info things,
But this,
inside exhibits,
but
all
this
these things.
prize is you get to feed the turtles. You have to have like special interactions.
Oh,
VIP.
yeah. It took me like
Is that cool?
48. It took me extra time for training to get the submarine in there. It's going to take extra time for anyone to be able to get trained to go feed them. Yeah. Captain's pretty cool. Captain knows what she wants.
And then we have a Plus Science membership for families, so that's pretty cool. A Miami Children's Museum. We have like some wireless earbuds. We have a bunch of really cool prizes already just for June.
And again,
Oh, that's
staff
just in
members
June.
are not eligible.
Yeah, staff members are not eligible.
For the grand prize.
Okay, so if I retire tomorrow,
I know. I like how you think, Bob.
if I retire today and prizes are tomorrow, and then I come back to work on Wednesday,
Are you then eligible? I like it.
Yeah.
So for the
I'm going to talk to HR about
This
this.
seems above my
So for the grown-ups, the families that are here, that are watching us, listening to us, we're talking about the grand prizes. Tomorrow
Mari's
is the
always
first.
the one to bring us back.
Because I'm always late to things, so I appreciate when somebody fills me in about what's going on. So we're talking about the grand prizes. So when you are when you have completed your Beanstack reading challenge, tracking your reading, that first round, we talk about ages 5 and under is by book. So 50 is the goal for this summer. And then ages 6 and over is by time. 16 hours is the goal for the end of the summer. We have the last day is August 9th. So when you think about it, it's only 20 minutes a day. I know a lot of readers are over the 16 hours, but I do get a lot of families telling me, oh, we haven't logged it in. Take the time to log it in. We're also here for you.
Yep.
So
Links
we
in the chat.
So we always help you. If you forget, that's okay. We will help you log them in, go back and add them. That's all right, because we know you're reading it. And if you have any questions, just give us a call and visit. Yeah, Kimberly,
I have a question for you, Mari. Do people have to do like 20 minutes do they have to log it like that? Like how?
No.
No, they don't have to. This is just to make it easier we say it that way to make it easier for them to understand how easy it is to complete the first 16 hours. But it's important to know that it's not just books. You can read magazines. It's if the kids are not reading on their own yet, everything you read to them counts as well. It doesn't have, we have the books here for free at the library, but I get a lot of questions. Does it have to be a library book? It doesn't have to be. It's just reading. This is a tool and incentive so the family can read together this summer.
What about if you're at story time and someone reads to you?
Oh, that counts too, because we are reading to you. It's a story. It's a story. Absolutely.
How about if I'm listening to the library podcast on the way into work?
You are listening to stories.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one's a stretch. No, I'm just kidding. No, that
Oh, I love my mystery podcast. That is the story.
So, yeah, and let's just say you're reading, let's just say it's June and you just realize you've enrolled or you haven't even enrolled but you've been reading, you can go in and you can kind of like just put, I've calculated, I've read, I went on vacation, I read a whole book, I read 5 hours or whatever, right? And you can put it in and it counts.
Yeah, you go to your nearest branch and then you set your branch as South Regional.
No.
Okay, so for everybody who's watching, I have had these questions before. Some parents are like, Miss Mari, you're so excited about this. What do you get out of this? And I'm like, well, bragging rights. We can say that our library is the best, but all the libraries are the best because this is a collective effort. All the branches are getting very excited about summer because the end game of this is to give families an incentive to read and to learn, to come to the library and enjoy the free resources we have as a community. That's the whole end game. But within ourselves, between us, we're so excited to brag about our branches. Yeah.
And the other thing is that, we were talking a little bit about like reading goals, but so there's kind of different levels to this. Everybody gets something if they reach their reading goal, or everybody gets something if they register. But even if you haven't read those 50 books yet, or you haven't read the 16 hours yet, but you've started, that counts towards tomorrow's drawing. Just kind of want to make that like any reading that you've done. So
5 minutes. That's enough to qualify.
How many?
5 minutes is enough to qualify for the drawing tomorrow.
Yeah. I think you have to have at least one badge.
One badge. Okay, I'm sorry. Go to Beanstack and register.
Or 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
challenge
You better get
on the
going.
numbers.
That's doable. You've got time.
You do have time.
Oh,
You do.
Kelly already done it. You just forgot to log in.
this is a very true story for me.
So, should we talk a little bit about what's been happening at Branches? We're a month in.
I think it's awesome.
How about
I
Irenis?
think-
You want to go, Irenis? Like, what's been going on at your branch?
Yeah, well, we have been busy registering people for the summer learning program, but first time ever this year, since we're talking about how you can go to a program and possibly get credit for reading, we have a reading boot camp happening here at our location. So it's Mondays to Thursdays. Mondays it's for kindergartners. Tuesdays it's for first graders. Wednesdays it's second graders. Thursdays it's third graders. But for 2 hours a day, they get to visit different literacy stations and they get to learn and improve their reading. And then that counts towards their summer learning program. So you come to the library every week and you're done. You've completed your entire summer learning goal, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, right?
That is very cool. So how many push-ups do I have to do at this boot camp?
No push-ups, but you get to read, you get to
I
Okay.
always think of the moms boot camp. There was a while where like the moms
Well,
would be in
books.
the park with their strollers.
that's
There you go. Maury's got it.
exercise with babies, yeah. No, we don't make you exercise your muscles, just your brain, just your big brain.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Which is an important muscle.
Yeah, so in addition to that, this upcoming week, we've got our Patriotic American Jazz Through the Years concert. That's happening on July 2nd. It starts at 2:30, so all ages are invited to come and learn about jazz through the ages, American jazz specifically. And then last we've got on July 9th at 10:30, we have Susie Hammer coming to do an All-American Sue story time. So
Oh,
everyone-
we love Susie. She's amazing. Oh, everybody is in it for a treat.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so exciting.
So stop on by
Oh.
Awesome.
Lauderdale Town Center in case that wasn't.
Oh yeah.
It's there on for you.
How about you, Sheldon? You wanna what's going on at South Regional?
Oh, it's gone well at South Regional. We've had amazing signups and attendance at all of our programs. This is probably the most popular one since the pandemic that we've ever done for summer.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had a great paint and sip class recently, and we had so much demand. We actually had
How
to
did
make-
I not get invited to this?
Yeah, I don't know. We had
Wow.
to make a second class, so we had to split it in two because there were so many people on the wait list, and it's filled again. And now there's another wait list. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. But the second class is on July 5th from 1 to 3, and then we also have a Creation Station program coming up, which is Introduction to Product Photography. We have a great product photographer coming out to teach you tricks. Funny enough, she was a doctor in Venezuela at once, and
Huh.
she's transitioned to photography, and she is doing such a great job.
So
And
does
then,
that mean if you're a small business owner, you can come and learn how to take better products?
oh yeah, for sure, for free
Cool.
from an expert.
And
And
like
then this
food too.
Saturday-
Like if you make food and you're trying to like
Yeah, that's what she does. She does like food, she does like drinks, things like that. Like it's amazing what she does. And then this past Saturday, we had one of my favorite programs, maybe my favorite so far of my 11 years in BCL. We had Brian Reedy. He is a famous artist. He does the illustration for the Game of Thrones cookbook. He came out, he did block printing. So everyone got to make their own block print. And we had about 20 people get original art from him too. So this is what it looks like.
oh my god, this is so
Cool.
cool.
Yeah. And then that was
Sheldon.
one design. And then here's another design here.
That's
That he did.
Wow.
So everyone got to make their own. They had like 6 choices they could make them from. So we had a lot of families come out for that. And we gave away t-shirts, original arts, and everything. It was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
See, folks, what you're missing if you don't show up at the library. That
Okay,
link
last-
is in there. That summer link is there in the chat. Go in there. And click
I
on
was
there. Look at
about-
these programs.
I was
Last
about
but
to
not least.
say,
Oh.
yeah, I was about to say a lot of people ask, how do I find out about this program so I don't miss a thing?
Exactly.
Don't feel FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Although
Always.
Mari, I
I
will
always
tell
try.
you, Mari, there's some of them are 90%, I will say, are in that catalog and things to do. But Creation Station has all sorts of pop-up stuff that is out there at locations Sterling Road and Deerfield Beach just got their deliveries today of these science kits
Ooh.
that are just there. You just have to know to stop by the library and see what's going on at your local library and go do some color experiments or kaleidoscopes. Oh, see, Uranus has got it down. Look at that.
Stopping by your local library.
Oh yeah. So you can pick up the.
Wow.
Sorry, Mari. Here, I'll pick
No,
it up.
the tiny art.
So you can pick up, if you haven't already, we still have these left. It's these tiny art canvases. You can pick one up. You can bring it home or probably throw
That's
I know, there's
beautiful.
so many things. Bring it back to your local branch, and it's been so fun to see what people are creating.
We
I know,
have
it's so creative.
customers.
Yeah.
And we have those crayon initiative boxes at all of our branches, and I'm getting so many crayons back. So if you have any old broken crayons you're trying to get rid of, you can drop them off at a branch, and then we are going to weigh them and let everybody know how many we got at the end of the summer and donate them so that they get upcycled into brand new crayons for kids. So
That's awesome.
Right in time for school too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mari, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
have
know.
what
The
do you
tiny
wanna
art
share?
the tiny art has also been very popular here at Carver Ranch's library, and we've been ordering more from Kimberly. Kimberly sent us more because it's very popular, and our displays look beautiful between the books and the tiny art. And as people walk in, they see it and they get it, and then they ask, "Are we good? Are we running out of time?"
No, sorry,
No.
go ahead. I lost you guys. I have too many screens. Sorry.
You lost the screen. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you just logged in, we are talking about the summer
Really
learning program at Broward County Library.
Gen X in the house.
Yeah. So we were sharing a little bit about what different branches are doing. All the branches, the 38 branches in Broward County Library are doing amazing free programs for all ages. There's a little bit of everything for everyone. At Carver Branches Library, we have had an amazing June so far. We had our summer lunch party, and this past Saturday, we had a special STEM program. So every last Saturday of the month, we have STEM at Carver Ranches Library. And this past Saturday, we had a special topic. We always choose different branches of STEM, so science, technology, engineering, art, or math. So this time we talked about sun-powered art because art is the theme of the summer. And we got the special cyanide type sheets. I think I'm saying it right. I always said it wrong, but we had a special, and the kids, everybody who attended, because grown-ups were very excited about this as well.
All right.
So what we did was everybody got their sheets and shapes, and before we learned about the science behind what was going on, we got their sheets, and we had a buffet of shapes and things they could use to put it on top of the sheet. We took it out in the sun, and while we waited, because it took 10 to 15 minutes, everybody went back inside. We learned the science of what was happening, the chemical reactions on the paper. We talked about the power of the sun and UV, but we also talk about the importance of protecting our skin, sunblock, sunscreen. So a lot went in, and the kids were very interested in asking a lot of questions. We even used sunblock. We had some sunblock lotion and bars to cover the paper so kids could see what happens on your skin when you don't protect your skin.
Nice.
So at the end, we went out and we got our result, our end product of our project, and they got some extra sheets to take home. So it's science, it's art, it's learning. It was so much fun.
That is awesome.
So much fun.
Super awesome.
Yeah, I love. That's so cool. Bob. Stanley wanted me to tell you guys that there's also five summer reading tour stops coming up with the Florida Panthers.
Oh.
So that's
yeah.
happening. I don't know if you can tell that that's Stanley C. Panther.
That is,
Yeah.
everybody listening to us should know how good the Panthers are.
Yeah, the world champs.
Back to
Two
Bear.
times.
So to know the branch, to know what the branches are doing, and follow the Panthers on their tour through Broward County Library, we have a page on the library website. So you can go to broward.org/library
Bob will
slash
put it in the chat for us.
summer. Yeah, Bob is putting it on the chat. But that page is all about summer, about the reading challenges, about the free events. So you can save the date and know what all your library nearby branches are doing, so you don't miss a thing, because there's more. We have July and we have the first 2 weeks of August.
Yeah.
So we have a lot more coming. We're not even in the middle, really, right? Not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet, because it ends in August 9th. So we have some time. But yeah, I know a lot of parents, a lot of grown-ups, a lot of adults are asking for what are you going to do next? Go to the library website. There's a beautiful magazine that the marketing department put together. Beautiful and so easy to navigate and see what all the libraries are doing. So you can put it on your calendars. I do this because I put it on my calendar that way on my phone.
He has a sidekick.
Yeah. I got that reference.
Okay, guys, I got to get back to my reading. I got to get my stuff done. Finish off here. If I'm going to go register for this real quick.
Okay, well, we'll
Excellent.
put you at one of our library locations. And
Wait, tell them again what they have to do today to qualify for the grand prize
Oh,
drawing.
yeah.
2 hours of reading?
yeah, they have to earn at least one digital badge. So go ahead. So that for little kids, that's $10. So if you haven't, it's June 30th. So I know you've read $10 with your kids at this point. So go ahead and put that in, and you earn a digital badge, and you get entered into the drawing for tomorrow. And then for kids, teens, and adults, it's 2 hours of reading or listening. Hey, we have been doing this for 22 minutes, telling a lot of stories. So
That's awesome. This is a lot of fun, and we'll come back like next week or so, and wait for everybody to get notified about who won out of the drawings tomorrow and stuff like that. And we've got some other cool things happening too, but I'm not gonna tell you everything all the way at once.
well, thank you,
Go
children.
have
Thank you,
fun.
Uranus. Thank you, Mari. Thanks, Bob. I'll see you.
Have a great time, everybody.
Happy